What's going on, guys? Cecil here. Today I'm talking about why GTA 4 is better than GTA 5, so let's get started. Well, first of all, let me just say that Grand Theft Auto 5 is obviously a more entertaining game than Grand Theft Auto 4 because it had a lot of more features like the tanks and the jets and the parachutes. Well, there was parachutes. No, there wasn't parachutes in this game. So yeah, also the parachutes and maybe the minigun. There is no minigun in this game. So yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5 might be a more entertaining game than Grand Theft Auto 4 because it had more features. Alright, the first point I'm trying to make here is explosions. Now, as you can see right here, explosions in this game were absolutely amazing. Now, let's see the explosions in Grand Theft Auto 5 real quick. Yeah, let's get right into seeing how it looks like in Grand Theft Auto 5. There, as you can see, the explosions in this game are so dull and weak, and I feel like they are a little bit cartoony. They were like in a cartoon. Okay, let's get right into Grand Theft Auto 4 one more time. Alright, my second point is that the graphics of the entire city kind of looks better. I mean, look at the city from a distance. It fucking looks like Batman. It fucking looks like Gotham City of Batman. Like, it's just amazing. I mean, I don't know. This part actually might be questionable, and you might vary to your own opinion, but I think that the graphics of the city is a little bit better in Grand Theft Auto 4 than the graphics of Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, let's go and take a look at Grand Theft Auto 5 from a high distance and see how the city looks. Well, I gotta be honest that the graphics of Grand Theft Auto 5 city also kind of looks fucking dope, but I don't know. I like Grand Theft Auto 4 style a little bit more. I mean, when I look at the city from above in Grand Theft Auto 5, I just see it a little bit cartoony. I don't know if you can see the same, but in my opinion, I just think that it's a little bit cartoony, you know? Now, my next point is the driving mechanics or driving physics or whatever you want to call it. I just feel like driving in Grand Theft Auto 4 is much better than driving in Grand Theft Auto 5. The mechanics of the driving itself are much more realistic, and I just feel like, I mean, also the freaking crashes are realistic more. I mean, look at this crash. I feel like I actually crashed into someone. And yeah, generally speaking, I believe that the driving in Grand Theft Auto 4 is much realistic, and the physics of the car are much more realistic. Everything is realistic about driving, actually, like literally. I mean, look at the freaking driving. Look at me going left and right. It kind of feels like I'm actually driving a car in real life. Now let's see the driving mechanics in Grand Theft Auto 5 and see the difference. Alright, there we go. And yeah, I do believe that driving mechanics in Grand Theft Auto 4 are much better than they are in Grand Theft Auto 5, and the driving physics are much more realistic. I mean, the vehicles in Grand Theft Auto 5 are much better. There is no question about that, but there is a simple explanation to it, is that Rockstar keeps constantly renewing and adding more vehicles and updating the game, that's for sure, and they don't really care about Grand Theft Auto 4 anymore. But about the driving physics, the driving mechanics, I believe that Grand Theft Auto 4 was much better than Grand Theft Auto 5 in the mechanics. I mean, I don't know, driving in Grand Theft Auto 5 seems a little bit dull and, you know, regular, but in Grand Theft Auto 4, I mean, Grand Theft Auto 4 driving mechanics were way more realistic in my opinion. And also the crashes, let's see the crashes here. Yeah, also the crashes in Grand Theft Auto 4 were more realistic than they are in Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm just not convinced by the crashes in this game. So yeah, driving mechanics in Grand Theft Auto 4 are better, and the crashes are much more realistic. And yeah, let's just move on. My next point is when Niko Bellic is standing on his own and all these random movements that he does because he is bored. I think that they are a little bit better than in Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, see, look at him looking around. Okay, what else are you gonna do, Niko? I mean, what the hell else are you gonna do? Come on, do something. I don't wanna waste a lot of time on this. Oh yeah, he's now brushing his hair with his freaking... Okay, amazing, that's amazing. Also, his movements are kind of relatable to the surrounding environment of him. Like, for an example, if it's raining above him, he will keep, you know, doing random movements. Regular... Okay, now you're scratching your balls. Fantastic, Niko. Okay, so he's got... Again, Niko? Okay, never mind. So yeah, for an example, if it's raining above him, he will actually do the regular movements of the raining. For example, he will free himself from the water, he will feel cold and stuff. But in Grand Theft Auto 5, the movements are kind of boring and are not related to the environment in any possible way. You know, let's just go and take a look at Grand Theft Auto 5 boring movements after the next movement of Niko. I'm just curious to what he's gonna do next. I mean, come on, Niko, do something. Okay, you're gonna look... Okay, never mind. Alright, now Michael is standing all by himself. Let's see the boring movements that he's gonna do, and basically nothing. He's just standing there. He's just standing there, literally doing nothing at all. I mean, like, literally, he's not doing anything with his stupid glasses. Come on, just... Oh yeah, now he's looking a little bit to the right, and it's just so plain and boring. He doesn't do anything, you know. I mean, the awesome thing about Nico is that he keeps doing stuff like scratching his balls and freaking, I don't know, looking left and right. And if it's raining, he does a lot of stuff. But here he doesn't really do anything. So yeah, that's another point I want to make. Nico is a little bit more realistic person. I mean, no person will stand all alone by himself and won't really do random things all the time. Alright, the next point I'm trying to make is free falling and committing suicide. So let's just do it right now. As you can see, I just feel like free falling and down and dying, and as you can see, the freaking, you know, cutscene of the dying is a little bit longer than it is in Grand Theft Auto 5. So I don't know, I just feel like free falling from top of a building and dying down there, and also the dying scene itself, or the dying clip, is a little bit longer, which makes it a little more interesting. Let's see the free falling in Grand Theft Auto 5. Alright, let's try free falling and dying in Grand Theft Auto 5. What the fuck? What the hell? Do you guys see this? His feet are freaking sunk into the floor somehow. What the hell is the matter with you? What the hell's the matter with you? What's wrong? Is there a glitch going on? Get me out of here. Get me out of this place. Get me out. Oh my god, I can't. I can't. Oh, okay. Technical difficulties. Please stand by. There. That's much better. Alright, let's see free falling and dying. Okay. I guess that wasn't very high then. Alright, guys, I'm trying to teleport into a top of a building, but it's just not working. It's just not working. I keep teleporting into random... I don't know. Let me try one more time. Finally, something went right. Alright, let's try free falling and dying in this game and see how it works. So, well, as you can see, the parachute ruins it. That's first of all. Second of all, I don't know. Okay, the fall itself was kind of good, but the parachute ruins it. That's the point. And the clips, well, the clips in Grand Theft Auto 4 are a little bit longer and a little bit better in my opinion. But, well, honestly, the parachute completely 100% ruins the falls in Grand Theft Auto 5, and it is not a choice of yours, you know. I mean, if you pass a certain part in the game, whenever you fall, there is no free falling. You will always have a parachute in your back, so he will fall all confident, so that kind of ruins it. But in Grand Theft Auto 4, there are no parachutes, so every time you fall, the free falling is much better, and the dying itself is much better, and the clip of the dying is a little bit longer. So yeah, I think free falling wins in Grand Theft Auto 4. Alright, my next point is the water and the way you drive boats. So let's try it out. So I just feel like water in this game and driving boats in this game are a little bit more realistic than they are in Grand Theft Auto 5. And let's just check it right now. So as you can see, why the hell are cops after me? Oh, because I just kidnapped or stole a freaking boat, whatever. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, I mean, I just feel like water in this game is a little bit more realistic, and driving the boats in this game is a little bit better than it is in Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 5 driving boats is kind of dull, and I'm gonna go and check it right now. You know what, generally speaking, I think that vehicles in general in Grand Theft Auto 4 are better than they are in Grand Theft Auto 5, really. Alright, let's see how driving a boat works in this game. Now, I actually think that water is a little less realistic. I mean, it looks more beautiful, but I don't know. I mean, let's just get right into driving the boat. Okay, the boat is already went. Okay, hopefully it won't. Okay, let's see. I mean, as you can see, I don't know. I mean, I just think that driving boats in Grand Theft Auto 4 is a little bit better. I mean, your opinion might vary, but I just think that it's better in Grand Theft Auto 4. I don't know. My next point I'm trying to make, I'll have to go into a little bit of a speed before I make that point. Alright, so yeah, let's just go into full speed. And the next point I'm trying to make is free falling from a car. Now, as you can see, I actually believe that free falling from a car while it was moving in high speed is much better in Grand Theft Auto 4. Let's see how it's like in Grand Theft Auto 5. Alright, let's test free falling in this game and see how it is gonna go. So yeah, let's get right to it. Okay, I just need a good time. Alright, there we go. Let's see. Now, as you can see, I'm just not convinced with that at all. You know, I'm just not convinced with that free falling at all. I believe that Grand Theft Auto 4 free falling was much more realistic and much more better, actually. I'm just not convinced with that one, like at all. I'm not. Alright, my next point is taxis. Now, the fact that you can actually call a taxi in the middle of anywhere, and there are a lot of taxis in the city because they are considering it New York, so you'll find a lot of taxis all over the place. Okay, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you talking like that? Alright, so the fact that you can call a taxi anytime, and there are a lot of taxis all over the game, and you can just go into any destination and just go straight into that destination without even thinking about it. So yeah, that part actually is really cool. The fact that you can just get any taxi anywhere in the game and go to any location, whatever it is, and you'll find a lot of them in the game. I'm in Central Park right now, by the way. If you don't know Central Park, guys, it's the best location in the entire world to actually play Pokemon Go. The last point I'm trying to make is that relationships in this game, whether it's with your friends or with your girlfriends, actually means something. Like if you actually became a little bit close friend to anyone by progressing the friendship with him,
Jacob,
you can
I
actually.
need some of that hardware you promised me.
Yeah, man, you can find me a Lancaster, man. Just come for me now.
So yeah, like I said, relationships with your friends and girlfriends actually mean something in this game, without even considering the fact that there are no girlfriends at all in Grand Theft Auto 5. There is just a wife for Michael, but relationships in this game actually mean something, and if you are close friend to some of them, he will actually give you some advantages, you know? And last but not least, I would like to say that overall, I like Nico Bellic. Like literally, he is my favorite Grand Theft Auto character. I like him more than all the three characters of Grand Theft Auto 5. I like him more all the characters of Grand Theft Auto episodes from Liberty City. Generally speaking, I like him more than any character ever existed in Grand Theft Auto. Let's end the video by making Michael kill himself.